All right, here we are on the longest continuously marked footpath in the world, the Appalachian Trail. We are actually headed up to the Iron Mountain Trail, which is former Appalachian Trail, and we're going to be going to Cherry Tree Shelter, and it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. And we are chasing the ghosts of AT Past. It won't take us long to get up there at all, but I'll go ahead and show you some highlights along the way. And this being one of them, this is Fox Creek. And once again, we are being joined by Lone Wolf on this trip. We've gone way further than expected. There was supposed to be like a spur trail of blue blaze that cut off a good chunk of the AT that would have put us right on the Iron Mountain Trail. And neither one of us saw it, so it may not exist anymore. However, it's still on the map. Still on the latest edition of the map, I might say. And anyway, yeah, we're getting a little bit of extra exercise. We should be at the junction anytime now. But I've been saying that for the last half hour. And here we go. There it is, the first yellow blaze. And we are now officially retro blazing. We are on former AT, going Sobo, I might add.
Feel the spirit of it all.
That's right, you can feel the spirit of AT hikers past. Some famous footsteps have been on this trail. Look at the size of that fungus. That's where we came from. And that's where we're going. This is actually the trail on this little forest road here. And pretty soon, we're going to come to some actual trail. And this is it right here. Sooner than I thought. Yellow blaze. Alright, now we are officially on the yellow blaze, no longer on the orange blaze, and we're not far from the shelter at all, so we'll catch up with you when we get there. Okay, here we are, Cherry Tree. This is a very chill place. There's the shelter. And I'm going to do a bit more of a tour once I get set up. I'm going to put the pyramid up right here. And we've got Garvey over here. He seems to be very happy with this location. And there's also a Privy back there. And last time I rated it at 3 stars. And we'll see what kind of condition it's in this time. But first, let's go ahead and get set up. So this is home for the night. Everything's set up. And we've got Wolf set up over there. Nice shelter over here. And check out this picnic table. I think it's probably built by Vikings. I think it's solid. It's never going to come apart. I think a tree could probably fall on it. It probably wouldn't smash it. But it's a nice shelter. Fairly new shingles. I mean, they're 20-year shingles, but I mean, who cares? It's a shelter. And yeah, not bad. Solid. Nice flooring. Someone left us some kindling here and a fire pit, so I think pretty soon I'm going to start a fire, get a nice bed of coals going because I've got some hamburger to cook. Okay, the fire's nicely established. Let's get down and check out the spring. So the spring is just a short little jaunt away from the shelter, and that's it right there. Very short. A step down to it, and there's some beautiful water there. Very nice. It's not a flowing spring. Definitely recommend treating it, but hey, whatever floats your boat. There is a little bit of flowing water down here if you prefer this instead. This is coming right out of the ground, and that's moving water. Very nice. Okay, and now we're going to go over and check out the Privy. So it is pretty private, I guess. It's a good ways away from everything else. Out of view of the picnic table. I'm happy about that. So it looks to be pretty much in the same condition as it was last time I was here. Kind of nasty. It's not clean. Cleanliness, no stars there. There is a little bit of light, but when you shut the door, like I showed before, it's very dark in here. Yeah, a broom would help. Maybe I need to bring a broom up here. And some bleach. I guess there's pretty good ventilation. There's no odor. This is a 3-star Privy cherry tree shelter. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. BRS 3000T and a very old cook pot. How old is that cook pot?
That cook pot was purchased in 1985.
1985.
Set of 3.
35 years. The
Yep.
cook pot is a 35-year-old cook pot.
6-month-old stove.
And I have a modern titanium frying pan, which I'm going to throw this hamburger in and cook it over those coals. Meanwhile, back at the fire. And it's a beautiful evening here at Cherry Tree. When we got here, it was quite sunny. You can see the shadows are starting to become horizontal. And the sun may have disappeared on the other side of the ridge already. So pretty soon, now that I have some big logs, it's going to be time to light the stove. Okay, so it's a bit cooler now, a bit darker. I think the sun is finally going down behind the ridge. That's the stove behind me, and we're getting ready to light it up.
Good morning from Cherry Tree Shelter. It's a beautiful morning. There's already sun washing over the lawn here. And we're enjoying coffee. No giant hurry. But we are going to take a different trail back today. So, different views, different scenery. We're going to finish this coffee, get packed up, and we'll see you on the trail.
Okay, and today our blaze will be blue, at least for the first part. We are headed down the flat top trail back to the Fairwood Valley Trail, where we're going to take that back to the truck. And it's a beautiful day. Let's get hiking. And of course, no retro blaze would be complete without a road walk. This is my kind of trail here. Liking this a lot. Flat and smooth, no rocks. This is the Fairwood Valley Trail, and that is where we're headed. I think we're gonna get wet.
Taking the high water route.
Yeah, I guess we could have. What fun would that have been, though? So it's been another great, relaxing trip, and I'm sure we'll be back to Cherry Tree before the year is over. At least I hope so, because that was a lot of fun. In the next video, there's a real good possibility we could have another special guest joining us. So, having said that, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hitting that thumbs up, and we'll see you down the trail. And over here, we have a lone wolf at a shelter talking on a cell phone. It's really him, folks.